everyone and welcome back to Kentucky Road Zero. This time we will be playing Act 4 already, but first we have Here and There Along the Echo. And yeah, I wonder, I hope that this intermission will be more interesting than entertainment, and also my guess would be that we will be looking for echo of the past. Because so far we had a lot of intervening past and present events in one space. Okay, we probably have to use this one. So it's 270-301 5797. Okay. One more time. I was silly and I did not pick up the headpiece.
Hello. You have dialed into Here and There Along the Echo, a guide to the Echo River for drifters and pilgrims. This guide is a public service provided by the Bureau of Secret Tourism.
Bureau of Secret Tourism also sounds awesome.
For a menu of our resources, press 1. If you have an extension to dial, press 9. For more information about our organization, press 3. If you don't remember dialing this number at all, press 5. To hear these options again, press 0. The Bureau of Secret Tourism is supported by a generous population of river creatures whom I fix up and grill as necessary. I am environmentally minded, and I believe all creatures are equally deserving of support in their transition to the next world. So I usually try to sing a little elegy like, small water creature, crab or frog, now you know that sleep is all around us, like a muggy, tranquil fog. Something like that. It's easier to come up with these songs when I'm hungry in a sort of transcendental fasting state, but I've actually just had breakfast. A debt of gratitude is also owed to the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces, who unselfishly and unknowingly donates this here telephone line for the purpose
Probably
of this
unknowingly is the key
resource.
to being
You can always find the latest secret tourism
generous.
literature in any of our unmarked kiosks or any other old place it happens to lay. That's all I have to say about that. Hey, do me a favor. When you get a chance, call us back at extension 1928. You can press 0 now to go back to the main menu.
I already forgot the extension. God damn it.
Welcome home. For
Wait,
historical sites
I need
along
something
the
to
Echo
write
River,
down.
press 1.
I keep forgetting the numbers
For a guide
easily.
to the river's flora and fauna, press 2. For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. If you're holding a snake right now, press 4.
Okay, we
To
have
hear
new
these
options.
again, press 0. For a catalog of subterranean birdsong, press 1. For help identifying something that's happening in the dark, press 2. If you are hearing organ music, press 3. Now I'll play you several recordings of Echo River birdsong. When you hear a song you want to know more about, just press 1. At any time, you can press 5 to stop.
Okay, which one I was?
The lonesome teal. Ugly, spiteful little thing. That's the American grit piper. Huh? I thought they were extinct. The rock sparrow. Don't feed him. He'll come back with friends.
Oh, I would feed him. Lurbate? Is that you?
You've got a gray-beaked grouse there. Not my favorite bird.
You sound like the person who doesn't like birds.
That's a mourning hummingbird, so named because they bury their dead. That's just a pigeon. I believe that's a painted avocet. If you catch him, you can make a nice pigment from his feathers. The peat-breathed riverbill. Keep an eye on that one. They make their nests out of stolen jewelry.
Noise. They are dragons.
The lonesome teal.
Okay.
Ugly, spiteful little thing. For a catalog of subterranean birdsong, press 1. For help identifying something that's happening in the dark, press 2. If you are hearing organ music, press 3. To return to the main menu, press 5. The wet, rocky contours of the Echo River make for sometimes baffling reverberations that turn mundane sounds into weird, rattling symphonies. Like that. It can be a challenge to pick through the clamor and recognize even something as simple as water dropping in a metal bucket, especially in the dark. Here are some examples. When you hear a sound you want to know more about, just press 1. At any time, you can press 5 to stop. And that was a canoe tipping over from several miles away. That was someone burning a phone book.
Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing again. You probably will notice that I speak much less during this playthrough, but this is because I try to figure out what I'm doing and why am I doing it.
For a catalog of Welcome Home. For historical sites along the Echo River, press 1. For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2. For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. If you're holding a snake right now, press 4. To hear these options again, press 0. So, you're probably not in any danger, but why are you holding that snake? If you're involved in an exchange of some kind, press 1. If holding the snake is part of your spiritual practice, press 2. If you don't remember why you're holding the snake, press 3. To return to the main... Okay. What's the last thing you remember? Please describe your memory in as much detail as you are able, paying particular attention to any smells and sounds you may recall. Were you breathing through your mouth or your nose? What did the air taste like? And so on. Feel free to call again with extension 1618 and tell us the whole story. All right. Let's roll up our sleeves and
Okay.
get to work on
So
this
it's
here snake situation.
1618. Okay, I will
What
try
you're
it
going
next time.
for is a kind of gestural conversation. Don't worry. I'll lead you two through it. Give that snake a name and look her right in the eyes and say her name. I'm going to go with Delia for the purpose of demonstration, but you pick a suitable
Delia is a
name.
nice name for the snake.
Try to follow along with me here to the best of your ability. Delia, take it easy now. What if all of this is just a reflection of a reflection? Now,
No
hold the
reflections
silence
in the
while
cave.
she processes
Not on
that
my watch.
metaphysical curveball. Okay, what's Delia up to now? If she's staring right back at you, press 1. If she's wriggling around, press 2. And if she's just kind of limp, press 3.
No, she's totally confused.
Good. Now you've got her attention. Now, leading with your shoulder, slowly tilt your body to the left, always maintaining eye contact.
Don't tell me
Adjust your
that you want to
feet as
toss her.
necessary. You want to do a full rotation over several seconds. It's normal to feel a bit self-conscious. Try not to get tangled up in the phone cord, or next time plan ahead and use a cordless. All right, where are we at? If the snake is breathing heavily, press 1. If she's curled around your forearm, press 2. If her tongue is extended, press 3.
I mean, she is sniffing, so extended tongue.
Point your tongue right back at her. If hers moves left, yours moves right, and so on. Maintain eye contact so she knows you're not making fun of her. There you go. Delia should be in a kind of a calm, thoughtful state now, so you can move on. So put that snake in some grass or something. Let Delia be free like a snake should. And go ahead and wash your hands if you care to. I would. Welcome home.
Let's try with
For
the extension.
historical sites along the Echo River, press 1. For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2. For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. If you're holding a snake right now, press 4. To hear these options again, press 0.
Okay, but we wanted to use extension.
For historical sites, well, if you dialed into this here informational resource, then you're a certain kind of beachcombing, bat-calling sightseer. So let's take a driftwood inventory.
Why can't I use the
For a
extensions?
diver's guide to underwater islands, press 1. For forgotten places, press 2. For restless places, press 3. For what little we know of the Iron Pariah, press 4. For food and drink recommendations, press 5.
Ooh.
To return to the main menu, press 6. To hear these options again, press 0. Welcome home. For historical sites along
Okay.
the Echo River. So, you're probably not in any danger, but why are you holding that snake?
Hey, no, not that.
Welcome home. For historical sites along the Echo River, press 1. For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2. For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. If you're holding a snake right now, press 4. To hear these options again, press 0.
Maybe I have to put it down and try again with the extension. Ah! Oh. Okay, the extension. I want to see the extension. I haven't thought first about that. Okay. Five, 7, 9, 7.
Hello. You have dialed into Here and There Along the Echo, a guide to the Echo River for drifters and pilgrims. This guide is a public service provided by the Bureau of Secret Tourism. For a menu of our resources, press 1. If you have an extension to dial, press 9. For more information, now is the time to dial an extension. Something else shook loose. Well, how vivid is it? I mean, can you really smell it? Are you sweating it out now? Are your hands all damp, and when you brush your hair out of your eyes, it just tastes like... Listen, if your hands are damp, press 1. If your feet are damp in your socks...
Okay, I am not doing it.
If you don't feel...
I know that there's a lot of choose your own adventure type of mechanics in this game, and I was enjoying it at the beginning, but I'm a little bit lost. So I want to, see what's in the act 4 and 5 and try to figure out what we are doing. Nope, neither talent nor knowledge about troubleshooting my mom of fairy. Oh, perfect. All clear. Not like it's normal river and no normal boats, so let's not shame weird highways, okay? We're all a bit crazy. Because that's the river Styx. That's why people are so forgetful. You cross the river and you forget everything because it still is about passing away. Or about, you know, forgetting. Or about like the past influencing present and intervening through the dimensions. We will see. You shouldn't be tossing all of those allegories for death and passing if you don't want me to think that this is about the death and passing. Muki Mamov. Will or Kate? Oh, doggy! This is different dog. Eccentric flavor profile sounds promising. Silo mail stop. Oh, is it Weaver? Maybe it's Weaver. Or Weaver related. So maybe it's not about passing away, it's about being, you know, not the recluse, but somehow pushed away from the society in a forgotten state, like, you know, abandoned by your community and your governance. She has everything on her. In her pockets and her utility belt. Now she has jackets, so it's even more pockets. Perfect. We can still talk with Will. Oh, as Ezra. Nice. Can we talk with Kate as Ezra? Or Shannon? Or Dog? No, we cannot talk with Doggo. Oh. Okay, let's go inside. There is a kitty cat. Oh, it meowed. Cute. Meowing sounds. Yay! So we will be actually recording all of the sounds. Interesting. I wonder what will be the result. Oh, he's very elegant. Oh no, now his hand. Oh, he's drinking again, and his hand is also in debt. So he probably will end up as this person in debt. Anything else, kitty kitty? You're so cute. I love you. Yeah. She does sound like a saint. This is actually a very interesting point. Like, she's helping him and she acknowledged that maybe he doesn't deserve it, but he needs it. And that's fair. Heck. But they will keep you in debt forever. Like ever and ever. Oh, it was Meal's post, right? Oh, we don't actually do any clicking. Silo of Later Reflections. Silo Mail was the place we were aiming to if we want to go to the dogwood, right? Ezra wants to explore. Come on. He's a kid. He will be exploring a lot. He's nocturnal creature. He works on dynamo. The more he moves, the more energy he has. What's up with everyone harvesting moss and fungi? wale se doggo. Yeah. Grab coffee for Conway and something to eat for my sweet blue baby. Sounds dangerous, but I guess he's motivated to have a baby on board. Rude, but, interesting. You would be a great rogue with, forgettable face. I don't think I want a crystal. I mean, I want a crystal, but just because they are shiny, not because I need them. Yeah, what's elephant? What's New Königsberg? Oh, I played some time ago a really good game named Loretta. It reminded me of those old Stephen King books where you have a lot of suspense and a lot of, let's say, slice of life drama. Did you just got scammed or catfished? Paragraph or so, or couple volumes. Hey, is that all? I think so. Oh, we can talk with Johnny again. Let's talk about getting a dog. Maybe we can have the second card on the other side of the motorcycle. Ooh, we are switching. Yeah, Johnny seems to be more talkative and more friendly, I think, in a down-to-earth kind of manner. So I think that he would start with the small talk. Very aggressive ritual, to be honest. Oh, how come you're a 5-year-old? Oh, okay. 5 years old in a new life. Oh, gross. Very gross. Now you started to get mad. Oh, it was Firefly. Okay. Very deep, my friend. Very deep indeed. Maybe we can see something more if we enter a second time. Nope. The old shop name has been lost to time and weather. This was decades ago. The only trace of it is now on the great frame of an old sign behind a new lettering, which now reads Trapper, Stalker, and Sportsman. Oh Jesus! And then below smaller. No specimen is too exotic, no arrangement too fanciful. Some of upholstery equipment is still there too, and still sees active use. Elise is resident artist, though she's not the owner of the shop. Her aunt Ida is an owner. Ida has very little to do with day to day. She's busy with other endeavors, mostly the restaurant she and her husband run on Lake Leith. Shannon retreated to do. No, Shannon also went ashore. I wonder how different it is at the end if you decide to pick the choices to stay on the boat, but I kind of want to explore. Nice, we have the lantern. I want another musical number. I do. Hotel Ram. Nice. Very promising. But there was something 5 seconds ago. Here. That's very oddly specific for the measurement. Alright, they were talking about the celebration. Interesting. Okay. Can we go further into darkness? I don't think so. I think I reached the border. Go back. But maybe by the beach? And maybe then I will find another thingy to inspect. Potentially, maybe, probably. Who are you? And why I cannot interact with you? Hello, Willy. Oh, no, don't drink. Oh. Those are tricky. Extremely tricky. You think that they are not strong, but they are actually deadly. distillery is totally a trap. The same way as the mines were. So easy to lose the thingies to interact. Iridescent glimmer of a seashell. Yep, I got to the border. And now I only have the medal to check. I think I saw Ezra running around too. Or doom and gloom. Gloom and doom. Oh no. It looks like seriously all of his drinks are extremely strong. Alcohol with alcohol. Salty. Yeah. Orange peel to soften the blow. Clear death. Nice. Medium-sized glass bowl and fill it equal parts burnt sugar and white rum. Cover it with towel and let it stew until it gets sort of fragrant until quality going. Add spiced rum and refrigerate. Oh god, it sounds disgusting actually. I think we started. Yeah. Pineapple and olives. How many drinks do you offer, sir? Iridescent death. I think we saw the aged room noir. Hi, Serrano. Now we are doing the round. I will bother everyone. Every single person. Gimme. You're judging people by the tips? She didn't tip. Hey Ezra, you're not tipping, you're probably stealing the tip. No one here. We're also skipping zero. Not good for him. Although maybe he has no worries and no money. It's like little Bertie. Oh, come on. Are we going to check on Cornwall? Seven two seven 48018. I'm Freddy. 5 all wise. I think you have the wrong number, sir. But let's listen on. Is it possible to have it going forever and ever? I think it should be possible to generate something like this. Okay, wrong number. Let's check on Cornwall. Nothing. And let's not forget about Ezra. Oh wait, something I haven't noticed before. Feather from a sand. Oh, you have bodies here. Oh, all of them skeletons. Goodness gracious. It's easy to miss, but beneath the quarter-acre swarm moths, that's Gortyna pictocampa, the prominent heart of club moth. Their diet is mostly constrained to lichen. I think that's how it's pronounced, maybe, but maybe not. But they make an exception for sunflowers. It's a quarter-acre sunflower orchard, and beneath that sunflower orchard there are two small lots with small houses positioned so they just about butt right up against each other. And who are we sending? The houses are empty now of human life. There's no sign of person or anything living except for moths and overgrowth. There are some pipes bolted into the cave wall near the perimeter, and few stone scars where other pipes have been ripped away by scavengers. These once supported large grow lamp that fed the sunflowers. Interesting. Can we see it? Like visit it? Clara, Kate, and I stopped to do some business by telephone. Who's I? Will? Probably will. Yep, will. Oh, but we have also Conwell, Ezra, and Shannon. That's how child logic works. It is partially logical, but just applies the logic to crazy stuff. No? No. Where are you going? Can someone rescue him? Pretty please?
You have 23 new messages.
Oh.
I remember going to a house in Aroostook County, Maine. I was 2, and we were moving, and we were driving up in a white Nissan station wagon with faux wood paneling. And being washed. I was just parking my car. I had to parallel park it. The street that I live on was full, but there was a but it just got cold today for like the first time in a long time. So I had the heat on. And whenever you have the heat on in an old car, it definitely smells a certain way. It smells kind of like
At least we have
almost smells
some
you can like
follow-up
smell that
to
it's
the
hot.
intermission, right? With the
You can
phone.
feel it too, but the smell that it is
Mind
like
me, I
from
will
the
just
car
read
itself,
through.
like from the engine. And there's been a lot of smoking going on
I
in
want
that
to read
car,
all of
so
them.
it's not exactly a pleasant smell, but it's definitely strong and it's definitely there. And with the windows down, you can also smell that it's cold. So you get both. And that feeling together is super familiar if you've been in old cars a lot. Anyway, I was parking and I had to go in and out about it like 3 times, but when I finally finished parking, it was like perfect. Both wheels against the curb, and that's when I had like the double memory when I first learned how to drive. My mom. Oh, probably. I can't sleep because the trees are scraping against my window. And it
Ew!
reminds me.
Why?
What? I'm about to cross an ocean. I worry about my dog.
That makes sense.
Can't sleep anywhere near a place. The gas is full. It was tough to hold on to the snake, but yeah, my hands are pretty damp. I remember the number 10 in a flashcard with the
It is definitely answers to the questions and the intermission with the phone.
Not a whole lot. I guess I was walking whenever I close my eyes. It's like bells ringing. But the bells aren't metal bells, they're ceramic bells.
I remember my birthday at the party at McDonald's in Hawaii.
I could eat some French fries now.
Being caught next in the jungle gym. I was crying so that monster truck rally that my parents. Seriously? Whether I wear boots or sneakers, my feet always feel damp.
Well, I was hoping that you'd be able to tell me why I can't sleep. It seems like
End of new messages.
Do-do-do. Aww. It is very well known issue. The pregnancy pillows are amazing, even if you're not pregnant. Highly recommend pregnancy pillows. Very comfy. Absolutely not Lishan oil. Jesus Christ. I don't know why, but all of those sound poisonous. Birth doula, is that the person who's helping with the birth? It's actually pretty nice to have someone else who's also super invested. Oh wow. That's absolutely a crazy story. Okay, who's calling this time? Is everyone trying to have a call? I think so. Ezra can call. The big bird. I don't know. I can tell from experience. Some old Polish nun was teaching me religion. She was a bit cray-cray. I mean, she had a good ideas when it come to some charity, but also she was strict, cray-cray, and had heavy hand. Oh, good. That sounds wrong. Oh, he doesn't want the visitors. I mean, that makes kind of sense. If I were in the hospice, I'm not sure if I would want my family to see me in that state. Maybe I would. Maybe I would like to, pass the last words to them. I don't know. It's difficult. I mean, solitaire is deadly. Yeah, like people from watching from the side might play it down a little bit. Hey, Ezra, are you going to do a call? No. No calls for Sharon and Ezra. Generally, sometimes not even for the loved ones. Okay. Hey, Beautyfoot, it's a bit ghoulish. He spent his time... I'm still split whether I should read aloud or not, but we are going. He spends his time outside work just caring for his hands, soaking his bone in salt water, doing little exercises and stretches. It won't improve the straightness of his marks, but it might put off the day he finds himself unable to carve a line at all, scribbling on rocks like his ancestors. That's the day he has nightmares about. He dreads it like death, though he makes no distinction between the two. Either Ezra taught us a card game, Shannon, Ezra, the old man, and I stopped at the Radvansky Center to make some quick cash. I'm doing everything outside. I'm sightseeing on this cruise. Never been on a cruise, and I never will be, to be fair. No confined spaces in the middle of ocean for me. Oh, monitoring camera. That's a nice change. Mimi, good morning. Bugs isn't feeling well. Long night. Poor kitty, oh poor kitty, why he's not feeling well? Oh, security tape from last night. Daryl left the lights on again. Should we slash his tires? I think this is a bit extreme. I leave a stern note on his desk. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, so this is like the job agency. Hey, Shannon. Let's see if we can first interact with anything else. Oopsie daisy. I would hate that. My mother used to be librarian, so no putting books in the pile. We can see it. Oh, interesting. But it changes nothing. And we back on the plants. No plant changing for us. There's also a picture. Okay, let's do this questionnaire. There should be some basic information at the first control test. General description. Why are you here? Because money. What's the first thing you remember? Small girls. Oh, she probably knows Weaver. Maybe. You're never too old for being the intern, I guess. I'm probably going to be heartbroken. I wanted it to end somehow wholesomely for Conway, but it won't, and I will be probably crying, and I'm not happy about that. Okay, so he probably also saw Weaver and the TV. She. Shannon. The Banjo Show. I don't think it's Shannon, and I don't think it's Weaver. Yeah, Weaver Marquez worked at the station for a bit, and then she left on kind of weird terms, actually. Oh, there were 2 lamps. I messed it up. Oopsie daisy. 4 lamps. Oopsie daisy. Is it next questioner? Why cannot we run? God damn it, Daryl. He's getting more than 1 stern note. Kitty! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's rude. Let's go and pet the kitty. God. Wait, is that the cat food? What's that? Yeah, it's a cat food. Okay, let's pet the kitty and feed it. If we feed the kitty will be more likely to cooperate with us. Such a sweet chirpy chirp. It's a tickle. Kitty is at least fed. Walk around just to make our life harder. Introspection index, that's interesting. While listening to this tape recording of door opening, if at any point you have an expectation of or visualization about what might be on the other side of one of those doors, please write it down. Outside. I hope that the microphone is not picking too much of the fan. It's a heat wave everywhere, and Poland is not spared. I mean, his project with the phone line is also somehow similar to the questionnaire, and also artsy and weird, so... were friends with Conway's son? Charlie? I think it was Charlie. Or it's the same accident. I thought that he was baby. But probably they wouldn't let baby go on the roof. I never heard this phrase, but might be something about English. Although in Polish you can say that this was the will of the heavens and yeah. Same meaning. Question. First, please use the blank space below to describe your general feelings about television. If you have difficulty summarizing your emotions successfully or have too many different feelings to fit in blank space, you may also use the back of the paper. Mixed feelings, but she does like repairing them. How many of the videos did you watch? Totally all of them. Speaking of the TV station, you were saying something earlier about other Marquez girl. We were. Yeah, what happened to her? Oh, she stopped showing up. So she disappeared like she disappeared from Shannon lives. That's the fate of archivists, I guess. Archivists usually don't get talked too much. Okay, I am truthful and I will watch all of the videos. I spaced out. Don't tell me I have to watch also those. You were asked to make note of fond memory from childhood and associate it with one of the objects on the table on the screen. Which object did you choose? Oh, folded map. It sounds like a treasure hunt. Was the object present on the second on-screen table? The video began with footage of the outside of building and then entered the building. Was it day or night outside the building? It was a day. It was night. The camera passed through several doors with inscribed labels. Please write down the sound you heard as the video passed through the doors with following inscriptions. Travel. Wings. nourishment. Sleep. That was the broadcast that Shannon picked, so she basically used the broadcast to communicate with Shannon. Different. Both were kind of... At the beginning of the video, you were asked to make notes of memory from earlier in the day and associate it with one of the objects on the table on the screen. Which of the objects did you choose? Map. Ah, cute. Maybe that was Willy. Is the cat coming with us? Oh, you're such a fat little kitty. I hope that nothing happens to her. I think that she would be perfect addition to Ezra little family. Oh no! Yeah, they are a little bit more like the cult of sorts, I would say. Cult of the Depth. Oh, you have the kitty now. Oh. You'll be Ezra's little sister. Wise Will, I told you the intern was a Will. Charlie, I bet it's Charlie. Yes, I knew it. I'm so happy that it all ties up together at last because I was so confused in the Act 3. Look at those easels and tables on the beach over there. They call it on an open air gallery, probably something more upscale like al fresco galleria. They say it's a popular design in foreign cities like Paris and New York. That might be true. The appeal is clear enough, I guess. Anyone can wander in and out. There aren't any walls or doors. There's no roof either, just kind of a cloth, a membrane, not quite a sheet or a tarp, but more like a drape of rolled out spider web, looking like it might bunch up and dissolve if it ever got rained on. No concern from here for rain. Nobody thinks they're inside just because they can't see the sky. But it's microclimate down here, and it surely does rain. Ha. Right. No concern down here for rain. Nobody thinks they're inside just because they can't see the sky. But it's a microclimate down here, and it surely does rain. Right now, they are exhibiting some intimate photographs of small town life. The highlight of the show is large print of old man face. I took a nap. Ezra helped Kate forage for mushrooms. Mushrooms! There's a mushroom foraging game, and I've heard it's actually pretty cute. So maybe. I don't know if I have patience for the game where you don't have much of the plot, but it kind of looked cute. Oh, it looks lovely. Okay, I really like this location already. Oh. She lit a second cigarette with the ember of first one. She trembled, sweating a little under a heavy coat. It was warmer near the doors, but she was following direction. No smoking within 25 feet of hospital entrance. Kate gently rolls a bunch and plucks some white from other side. Oh, we can choose. Angel wings. Delicate springy texture. It does not sound tasty, especially for the child. Yep. Like a child, that's also like tasting. Let's see what happens if we click on this one. Oh, she stood by the hot dog cart parked on the side. She was a druid and she belonged to the circle of spores, I guess. Amanita. It's the poisonous one, right? It sounds like the poisonous one. Yep. Remember, because there is a Czech studio developer called Amanita. They had those small point and clicks, quite sweet. At least they remind me some bedtime television for children that was popular in 90s, 80s in Poland. Okay, so we can actually go and find the mushrooms. Oh. A clump of mushrooms feathers out from the base of the cypress tree. A few feet above, several pale blue puffs cling to the trunk. She spots a couple of intriguing growths along the roots of the tree. A speckled white ball, a cluster of softly glowing amber cups. The hot dog vendor tries to strike up a conversation with some immediately too personal questions. She decides to give him a benefit of the doubt. Maybe he considered it's part of his job, she thought, to offer his customers some kind of counsel. Maybe it was to solve his guilty conscience for selling junk food outside of hospital. About the size of an egg, the mushroom has no visible stem. It seems to be attached to tree root by sticking black substance leaking from the tiny pores. Gross! It's a bit muddy from floating. Oh, and she also finds mushrooms. Oh, the one that she advised to eat to the lady. Oh. Almost had a baby once. Oh. Oh, so we can have his flashbacks too. I like that they are in parallel. Oh, we know those spiritual mushrooms. Let's examine the monument. Is that the remembrance of the day she almost had the baby? Because the crying in the soundtrack would kinda suggest so. You can ask on the not the battleship, but on the our boat, Mammoth. There are so many cats. Iron Paria. Yeah, it is a curse of meows. I thought that those were the baby cries. I bet there are some mushrooms. Absolutely would not pick them. Picking mushrooms from the old ship that inhabited by hundreds of cats sounds terrible. Oh. Let's let the Iron Pyra leave, and then we will go. See that rough circles of rocky protrusions near the shore? It's more intricate than it looks. More than 2/3 of it's actually underwater. I haven't seen it myself, but listen to this. It's man-made, and the rocks weren't placed according to their size, so what's visible is more or less uniformly random selection of the overall shape. It looks like it might be a spiral, all told, or maybe some kind of meditative labyrinth. There is underwater shrine on the coast of Japan, and there's one man who takes care of it, and he's a friend with the local fish who lives around the shrine. It's a super wholesome story. The Locks were married here. Many frail-tongued observers said they should go with Lock or Look, or split the different with Look or even Lick, or really anything else, but it was never going to happen. Totally met in prison. See? They were employees there. Now we are always doing the outside. Plenty of fun but facts. Nice. So there is actually switch number 30. Okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, I do want the flashlight. And I actually can shine the flashlight. Cool beans. Can I navigate? It seems like I cannot navigate. I can just flash light. We claim these helmets and the names of the folks who wore them, and we place them here in their memory, but also as a spit in the greedy green eye of the power company who brought up our old mine and traded our brothers and sisters' safety for a little more yield, but only yielded 28 good men and women dead when the walls collapsed and the tunnel filled with water. Okay, so that's the tragedy that happened. 28. That's a lot. Their lungs were black, but now they washed clean and full of water too, and swept through hidden tunnels into the awful cave we never will find, and so we guess the water buried them for us, so let this here be the marker of their grave. And if any son of the bitch from that power company wants to take back those helmets as a company property. Just you try it and see what will happen. Elkhorn. Yeah, that's the mine. Yeah, I think it's not forgettable. Okay, I do like the scene. I like the setup. Oh, distillery, fellas. Yeah, sure, they can help me with the bills and they will be indebted forever. Oh, they do have the experience, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm just keeping it and you are coming back. For sure, hopefully. Hopefully he will come back. Sign. Visitors to the Echo River country's low but artificial hibernaculum and sanctuary are asked to take extra precaution in order to prevent the introduction of foreign fungal contaminants and the spread of white nose syndrome. Okay. Oh, I think I've heard the bat. Yeah, they do thematically match the eco. That's true. But fact, the Kentucky slowbat natural diet mostly consists of moths and other small insects. Little grey nothing moth. From the weird facts about bats, during the World War II, the US was tinkling the idea of sending bats to Japan with small napalm bombs so they would roost in the places all over the country. Fortunately, it did not work. I think that they even accidentally burnt one of the US bases because they escaped and roosted under some petrol tanks or something like this. White nose syndrome is still largely a mystery. We suspect that the white fungal growth which appears on the bat faces and wings irritates and confuses them, causing them to awake early from hibernation and venture outside. Poor babies. Oh, here's the power line, right? Interesting. I can navigate a little bit. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, here's the clean something something. Central exchange. No, I cannot navigate. It was just fake feeling about having the control. Laura. Yeah, don't do any deals, especially with the gentleman's reeking of sulfur, my dear friend. Oh. Tashkiel? Tashiel. I have no idea how to pronounce that. A lot of weird memories. Weaver! Hey, maybe I have a chance to meet Weaver, or at least learn what's up with her. Oh, I hate pigeon racing, to be honest. I always feel bad because you're taking the pigeon away from the nest and they have to like strain to get back. Poppy! Hello.
He's doing it for fun. Bring me too. I don't know. Well, actually,
Alright. Kate, she is the lady helping with the birth. Is that for me? Maybe that is for me. I still think that this game would be better as a stage play because it has a lot of good stage play elements that are a bit too much as a game, and I'm saying as a person who do like reading. 0. Okay. Oh no! Don't tell me he already made another deal! And why my baby is on the side? She returned on a dingy alone. She had a strong and sudden urge to shut the motor off and let the current take her, but she couldn't work out where the impulse came from, so she did her best to resist it. Wisely. They floated alongside in bounty pots, bobbing unfeathers? Probably. He corralled them with long pole and stream of small adjustment. Oh, we are meeting everyone. Painter on a shipwreck. Maybe that's Ezra family. You're not trying the last option? Maybe we will learn about Weaver. Oh, no. First we talk to Blue. Good thing that she's a wise baby and she didn't jump to get that twig. I just thought about this possibility. Not video game, this is like standard game. Oh, I would love to have stuffed octopus. Octopus, always. Up. Up. No, that was too much. Down. Right. I will trust you, asshole. Unless it's his right. I hope it's not his right. Aww. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, someone is waiting. Old scallop. No. I'm taking blind prawn. Hey, who's that? Is that Sam? Yeah. My dude, it's cruel to carry fish like that out of water. It would be better if you killed it on spot.
This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. My treasure.
I really like this kind of like local folk minor songs that are intermissions.
Many friends and kin.
Maybe you can talk with Blue again first or give her food.
Before, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home,
And I cannot go away now?
what will I do? Angels beckon me.
There was this exit sign first.
To heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore.
What did happen? It was the sign to exit and go on the journey.
Loving mother up in glory land, and I don't expect to stop until I shake her hand. She's waiting.
But tell me it's not the perfect stage setup. It is.
Heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord,
They inherited the dog too? Oh, yes.
no friend like you.
Listening to the river.
If heaven's not my home, oh Lord.
He's having to pay for it. He's having to pay a
Interesting, because before they were theoretically talking about Doggy, and now they are talking about Ezra. I think that Hirasawa is playing this instrument or something similar, now that I think about that. Are we getting the information on Weaver? Probably. Ooh. Okay, I think that... Yeah, it stopped. This is the end. I was a bit concerned that my computer just stopped working, but no, this was the end of the Act 4. Thank you guys for watching. Next time we will play the intermission and then the final act, Act 5. I do hope you enjoyed, and let's see each other next time. Bye!